Okay, so quick change time. We're gonna change something up a bit in the garden. Behind me, I have a pallet mounted to, gosh, I don't know if you can see it. What looked like it used to be used as a closet insert. It had a rod across it, but we found it in our outbuilding, and I thought, well, I could use it for something. And so this is what it's used for. I've mounted this at the side and down here at the bottom. I put some thicker, or not thicker, wider 2x6s to keep the dirt from falling through. And then I have it braced here as well. We're going to try growing our greens in this. And I'll show you why. This is our greens bed. And I have not planted any more since the first time I planted. Here's the spinach. Here's one. Here's one. And they look like they're doing okay. Here's another little one. But I think what the problem is they're getting choked out by all of the stinking grass that's in here. So I'm going to do a little experiment. I'm going to leave these here and still tend to them and try to weed out as much of the stuff as I can and see what happens. Now, I'm going to fill this with composted horse manure and what little store-bought topsoil we have left. And I'm going to try and grow them in here. And see if it makes a difference keeping all this grass out of here. Now, knowing that I'm using horse manure, I know there's still going to be some weeds in there. That's okay. But I think this way they will be suppressed a lot more. So we're going to run with it. We're going to give it a try. It's kind of ugly right now. So I'm going to find a way to pretty it up. Now, I'm not too concerned with aesthetics, as you can tell. I mean, all of our fencing, all this stuff is reused material, but this is such an eyesore. I have to find a way to make it pleasing to the eye somehow. So we're going to fill it and try and dress it up, and I'll show you what it looks like. Well, that was terribly tedious work. So my helper and I have finished one wheelbarrow full, and that has filled a little over 2/3. So we're about right here. So we just got a little more ways to go, and then we'll get it planted. I think I'm going to water it down first to make sure that if it's going to settle at all, that it does that, and then we'll top it off again. But we're going to go eat lunch. I'm in here at least twice a day to check my plants. That's eating up. That one's eating up. Let's see. This one is just eating up like crazy. Look at this. Eating up. Eating up. Look at these. Eating. They're just... I'm out here 2 times a day. Look at this leaf. Checking on these guys. I've been out here working. And this is when I saw this. Look at that. Potato bugs. There has been none on these plants the last 2 days. And now, out of nowhere, look at all these guys. So, if you think you're getting them, do not stop your diligence, because they will come back. So, we're getting ready to water this thing. As soon as that bed over there gets shaded, we will give them all some water. But here, I decided, what the heck, I'll put more corn in. Why not? And then all of this has been planted with basil, romaine, spinach. I might be too late. It might be too hot for this to work, but I've got to try something. And I really think these are not taking off well because they're so choked out. So, we'll see. Look at all the beans. Boom, they're really starting to pop up. Look at all those guys over there. We got all these guys over here. And now they're all coming up. They're going to need some water. So, as soon as this gets shaded, we're going to water. But that's what we're doing. We're going to try this, see how it works. I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow to make it look pretty.